I was asleep when I heard a voice calling. Amin, wake up and go onto the net and get the messages for your people. So I woke up, and guess what?
Okay, guys, so welcome to Klassic Entertainment Gist. I believe, sir, by now you've heard the news. What I see? Abusia, and I die at Yasempa, say yes and do say yes and Yasempo. Yes, it's a coin you chat now and count Diane. What's a coin it to me? Now, boom, say a count Diane, Honor Ubeka say, engineer, Dino. I have a clacane, who may be a set a hand one or the coin fine. And then it's saying Abusia. Enora Reno and Ajunumo na ebabetu just say our former Minister of Finance Ken Offori Atta Ghana America mahim. Some beka say America for the baby Trump no baby obia no we are odo ti we are odo ti are asem anano ye kan say Okoye Kochi Venezuela omo president so odi nkwasem woni mamu osisa na soja forma Ekoye akwakochi no enti Offori Atta Ghana fomu amoni chiase no ho wonsem dada na mmom ebia na enyese de wodwen no a ebia na enyese de wodwen no a because even though our case wa ha but enyesa case ni chesi na America for echi no na the ebe mani case no ayekunu issue owo ewo Ghana ha say already no because say enyina ye nitua na say enyina ye kai say Ken Offori Atta ne ho wonsem ewo ha say dada enti no sesesia na America for ekoche ne dia ene ne Ghana for bebre ekire say ene ne chese afi na asem no ye bi funtani den ne nam so ma ye che no America abusuafo ye momu ne ye muram was a former Minister of Finance Ken Offori Atta has been detained by the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE). According to a public notice by his lawyers on January 7, 2026, the former finance minister was arrested in relation to the status of his current stay in the United States. Said the only no so okomani biamwa say ode tourist visa and the wura manumwa you need to get a residence visa. Entino ewa America so no said the etie no visa corona de coin at least a sonya residence visa I say man no beden obetumi atin anampo se obeye the change of status and a renew of visa said the obeye obetumi eden e de atena man no UAE has said that is how it is for bana say o the 60 days visa tourist visa na ba ya either say one obe apply for visa renewal and as a status change of status after say visa no ebewu in the next 60 days now with media atena mani no so the 60 days visa no buy out the 30 days in so no buy ya 30 days no ko na wia ya say we renew enya sa otena mani no mu a UAE had a charge you every day obetua 50 dirham we overstay every day obetua 60 dirham but America man mu no dia we overstay ni say yechiwa ti ye do be ko man mu ana say ye de kwadu a ewo ho ebe boss na charge say isi utua no so no wa chia eno na enam sha ma Ken Offori Atta sisia no yachi no but ye bo awuranse no say the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE has as of yesterday 6 January detained the former Minister for Finance Mr. Ken Offori Atta regarding the status of his current stay in the United States. His US legal team is in contact with the ICE, that is the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and expects the matter to be resolved expeditiously. Part of the public notice signed by Justice Kusi Menka Primo read. Okay, the lawyers of the former finance minister, who is suspect in many corruption-related investigation and has been declared a wanted fugitive in Ghana, said that he is currently working on documents regarding his stay in the US. just will be a year pen or has seen no more lawyer for no more yet, no home crack as well bet no US. Didn't lawyer for a crown as a chop account Biana. And I said me because only party you wanted was say him. Ghana for him as well be baby in Simbiano. No, dear, you from our in America. This a lawyer out of a chair, so woman and I was so one who buana manatanawa. Say aiding and abating, and I yes, sir, aiding and abating. And also say charge it in the boo. And a lawyer and your enigma. Ah, well, lawyer no enigma. Ghana for Yabon Quadu, I would go be brave. Quadu na diabon was so actual, I'm one who quadu, I would ride diabon or Ghana ha. Ah, announcement in Ghana, why I wanted. I hear and say, eh, see a chino. Namum, the lawyers, was which mean a residency visa, US, not over to me at home, said the Abaya Ghana for you to mention. Yea, I can't talk anymore. Anyways, it is what it is. Into the Mamma was him. The public is therefore advised to note that he is a law-abiding person and is fully corresponding with ICU to have this issue resolved. His legal team is in contact with the Immigration and Customs, whatever, and working to resolve the matter as expeditiously as possible. The public notice issued by Mr. Offori Atta's lawyers, federal read. Yanko kind ni notice no. Notice na on the buy. Me we are make sure charges are hold or Ghana. Say notice ni. I say the United. Okay, I mean really heading now. Menka, Primo, Osei Bonsu, Bruce, Kathleen, and partners. Public notice. The United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, as of yesterday, detained the former Minister for Finance, Mr. Ken Offori Atta, regarding the status of his current stay in the United States. His U.S. legal team is in contact with ICE and experts the matter to be resolved expeditiously. Mr. Offori Atta has a pending petition for adjustment of status, which authorizes a person to stay in the U.S. legally past the period of validity of their visa under U.S. law. A change of status by this method is common. As I've told you, said the match chiromono. What's na mani num? That's the time so say eh so ko mo. That's the wound to me kwa. Over to me a change of status. That is when you came in with maybe a tourist visa. In Tinekelo Foriata, the tourist visa no call US. In the time so say so ban. It's an Ghana for a penachin in Tinosino. Sanet the any moment sanin entina think of a change of status no. Enna yedine. See yachino. As and said the American, the public is therefore advised to note that Mr. Ken Offori Atta is a law-abiding person. As a law-abiding person, is fully cooperating with ICE to have this issue resolved. Stamped and signed Justice Kusim Menka Primo Esquire. Entinona sana etie ewo honum sa. I said on the 7th of January 2026 and Asemi AC. Now let's get into the charges as to why Ghana for air na Ghana for so air pen. I mean move kitwabi. Below are the cases. One, I said contractual arrangements between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and the Ghana Revenue Authority aimed at enhancing revenue assurance in the downstream petroleum sector, upstream petroleum production, and the minerals and metals resources value chain. Two, termination of a contract between the Electricity Company of Ghana Limited and Beijing Zhaocheng Technology (BXC) for the distribution, loss, reduction, and associated network improvement project. And that I think the company China for I said there was Zhaocheng. Until also or charge. 3. procurement of contractors, materials, and payments related to the National Cathedral Project. Also, charge or what is a cathedral, and say, Sikana and say, 4. Activities of payment associated with a contract awarded by the Ministry of Health, initially commenced by the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives to service Ghana Auto Group Limited for the purchase and after-sales service and maintenance of 307 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 305 CDI ambulances for the National Ambulance Service. And 5. Payment and utilization of funds from the tax refund account of the Ghana Revenue Authority. So all these charges are on his head that he needs to come and answer them. But then he has taken to his heels and now residing in the US. But whether I see God being so good or God being whatever, nice. Ken Offori Atta has been arrested. So that is the current news, and that is the state of his situation currently. I said the lawyers Omugusoa Omo Etu Huanamon. Abusia for ye be actually na de Ghana for bebre e can say enye motenatena ho ayeden. Ye mono ti ne yemfa no mra Ghana because they say they nya action Ghana for say yes ye hwehwe no. Nti nya afi ne ye be ma me say papa si bia nipa na mo hwehwe no nyame adom ya ache no. Nti ye sana atena ho atwane fa ne bio. Ene ye nkwa ne ye nkonkofa no mra. Nti de Ghana for bebre e kan no say ne mampanyini wonso no smawa pamfo e na yenko na yintumi enkonkofa eye Ken Offori Atta mra na omeyi nsema no se de efata na ese ewo Ghana. Abusuafo, that is it, Enora on the news, and now that is the state of Ken Offori Atta. Thank you very much for staying with me. If this is your first time watching my videos, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also give a like and a comment, and keep following me for more of entertainment and daily news. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. See you another time. Bye bye.